Yo, what's up? Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and don't forget to hit that notification bell and select all. What's up, man? It's your boy Carcino here, man. Let's talk about it. I saw the Mob Ties family with Jay Prince Jr., Jay Prince Sr., and Mike up there on, $1 million worth of game, and they explained everything. And everybody was like, "Oh, here you come. You finna come over here with your sticking up for Jay Prince." Now everybody gets thrown, and we get a black eye in the game every time something like this happens. Rest in peace to Tate. Rest in peace to him. That brother should still be walking around here today. Another innocent life lost. Another talented brother lost over nonsense. All because somebody's mad about something that don't mean anything. That's what's making people angry. We angry about that. We had a right to be angry. We're being persecuted and we're doing the persecuting. Now get this. I want it to be understood. Everyone I know, and I mean everyone that I know, they have a certain different type of reach when it comes to doing this thing. That's for meaning the podcast, right? They got a certain type of reach where they can reach out to certain people. They got certain connections. So they reached out and got everyone the connections they wanted or what they thought they deserved in that situation, in that moment of triumph for them. And what do you think happened after that? In that moment of triumph for them, it went left, right? Every time they decided to do something and it goes left, everybody turns around and look at the other person and go, "Damn, this isn't something like we supposed to do." Today was like almost like a funeral procession or something. Everybody tone was low. Everybody, it was a sad, sad day of $1 million worth of game. And right away, Gilly's not smiling or laughing and in a joyous mood to be there because, a man lost his life. So they explained it when the show first came on. You know, we weren't going to do this until we made sure to you ensured us that you talked to quality control, talked to P, everything was worked out and it was good, that they had nothing to do with it. But we get roped in with people like DJ Academics all the time. Like, oh, he does what academics. No, I don't do what academics do. And he don't do what I do at all. We're on two different planes where I kept my morals and integrity and I wasn't going to exchange that for money. I was offered the same amount of money he was offered, if not more. But I didn't play that game. I wasn't going to work with record companies to try to sell their genocide. I wasn't willing to do those things that you were willing to do. Cuz they all asked me too. Can you promote this artist? Hey, get back to me. I want to get in contact with you. I want to talk business. You know how many deals I turned down? 5,000 a month in endorsements I've turned down. and people can't believe it. You don't want to make $5,000 a month. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. They're stunned because they're not used to people turning away money, because they think they throw money at it, people jump at it. I'm okay with taking less, but keeping my morals and my sanity. So I don't do what academics do, but I get roped into all the BS that go down, and then he's a part of it because he was covering this and trying to make money off of Takeoff's death. I only reported on when it happened, play what the police said and the prosecutors. Everybody else, I didn't come out and accuse anybody of anything. I showed you the people once they made an arrest and said, these are the guys that we arrested. I reported on what was in the news. I didn't speculate like they did. I didn't go through the video like they did. I didn't do any of that nonsense because, one, I come from a different era where that's not cool. That's not respectable. So we don't do that, especially to each other. It ain't because I know Jay Prince. That don't have nothing to do with it. I was raised that way. We was raised with a respect, a code, a morals, the standard that's not acceptable to do under no circumstances. And then accuse people that you don't even know did anything. You don't know. And what that whole $1 million worth of game showed is y'all know nothing. The internet don't know it. DJ Academics didn't know it. He didn't know anything that was going down. But yet, you got these fools in Clubhouse. You got these fools on all these platforms accusing innocent people of doing a crime or committing a murder, putting their lives in danger. Off of theory. And now you got these people moving around like somebody could try to take their life at any moment. And they didn't even do anything. They had nothing to do with the situation whatsoever. So a lot of these guys who saw that interview are gonna feel like fools. But you got some idiots that's still gonna try to change the narrative. No, I don't believe that. I don't believe them. I'm gonna stick over here. Jay Prince was trying to pay to get the man out the country. The guy who the internet was saying was the guy was not even the guy. What about that man's family? What about his job, his life? Y'all borderline trying to convict someone on the internet and be the police. And like we say, he's like, we know him, but like we know of him, but he's not mob ties. He's not one of us. And then one of Quavo's guys on that side said he, took his gun out and hit somebody because he thought somebody was going to rob Quavo. And Quavo was with James Prince Jr., who stood there for hours with them. Then they see an edited version when he leaves. And then they try to make it sound like that was his voice. He said, that's not even me talking in the video. But everybody's playing internet games. But that's not how they move. Then they try to tie him to Duke the Jeweler, another guy he didn't even know. He was like, I didn't even know that guy. I didn't know he was a jeweler. I didn't know he from Chicago. I didn't know nothing about that guy. He never had a problem with him. Like some other people tried to rob him on a whole nother day. It wasn't even that video that they showed. See, it shows you that the internet is nothing but liars. They showed a clip of him being at the same place playing dice. None of this had anything to do with dice. They made it like, oh, he was losing money, he got mad and all that. The internet is dangerous. It's a dangerous weapon at times. And what they did was clarify all of the inconsistencies that you heard via the internet. So shouts out to Wallow and Gilly for conducting an interview the way it should be done. That's the way you conduct an interview. That's the way you ask the tough questions that the public and the people wanted to know. That's just the way you do it. I've seen people do it the wrong way for a long time. That was the right way. Now, let's get to the part I didn't agree with. Now, I respect James Prince. We call him Mr. Prince when we see each other. But he said something I didn't agree with. And people be, oh my God, I can't believe you always agree with everything Jay Prince said because you scared. You scared of that old man. See, that's the internet. No respect amongst people. We respect each other as men. I didn't agree with how he had Shakir Stevenson before when they had NBA Young Boys, Umbrella, and all this other stuff and items that seemed to be missing. And he said, hey, we got it for you. Come get it. You know, we got your stuff here. We found it. We got the stuff back. Here, it's your stuff. Come get it. I didn't agree with that. And having Shakir Stevenson in that video just didn't, it's not helping his boxing career. That's a whole different situation now. That's turning that to some street. Then, on top of that, it's going to get a little more strange. Now, here's the news. I didn't agree with that. And then I didn't agree what he insinuated about Offset. And even if Offset is doing that, you don't say it in the way he said it. Because the way he said it almost sounds like a threat. And what that's going to do is take away from everything you said for the whole hour and 20 minutes. You just deleted everything you done said in an hour and 20 minutes. Now it's like you sending a threat out to Takeoff's cousin. That's going to be the highlight of the entire interview, which was outstanding. You, Junior Mike, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did it, and y'all meant it. Take meant something to y'all, and I could tell. Like he was protected, he's family, but I just felt that was not the way to go. You might be super mad and super hot, But that was the wrong approach to take. Because they're going to flip that and make that the whole big thing of the interview and take shots at everybody else. Now it looks like, oh, the mob ties is coming. Now it becomes back to the gang thing. Now he's talking about self defense. People throwing rocks and hiding their hand. We old school. That's what we always used to say. People throwing rocks and hiding their hands. People got a decision that they have to make. They have to decide what is it in life that they want to inhabit, what they want to go through. People have to make a decision in their life what is the best surreal way to deal with a situation. Because the way people are moving out here, it's like they don't care. They don't have an idea of what is the next step or what is the reality of the drawbacks. The general public, they only focus on foolery. So when you feed that to them, they like a dog in heat. Like they just got their meal. That's all they wanted. They wanted food. And you just gave it to them on a platter. Now, of course, that leads to this.
Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. I don't know what y'all niggas got, what the fuck y'all niggas got going on. Y'all niggas speaking on my real brother. How dare one of y'all niggas even speak on me and Tate relationship, nigga? I don't know you niggas from a can of paint, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know how me and my brother rock, nigga. You trying to clear your face, nigga. This your fifth interview, nigga. You done did about my brother, nigga. You ain't think about his mama. You ain't think about the family, nigga. We ain't said nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing but you niggas. You niggas, man, who y'all niggas think y'all nigga is? John got it, nigga. Ain't nobody going for none of that, bro. I ain't studying none of that shit y'all niggas talking about either. And if you heard something from me, I'ma tell you it's gonna come from me. Call my phone. Y'all niggas going off of he say, she say. Then y'all niggas supposed to be this is who y'all supposed to be. And y'all nigga on interviews and it out on the interview. Talking about I said this nigga call my phone, homie. You call my phone, we'll have a conversation. They what I'm talking about. All that plant internet games I don't do. Hey.
So, Offset came out and responded. And he was upset, and that's all that's gonna be taken out. And they talking about this your fifth interview and all this stuff, and like y'all trying to clear y'all name and all this stuff, and Offset wasn't even there. That's what they were saying. Like you ain't even around the situation. Like you ain't there. So for you to be talking like everything, like what happened and this and that, and you weren't there, that's a whole thing that they were trying to point out because they feel behind the scenes he was saying something. It was just the tone that Jay Prince put out and the way he said it near the end was going to be taken in this direction. Now it's like everything they said beforehand was lost in the sauce. Now we focused on 2 minutes of commentary. You see? And now Offset responds, and now you got your Jay Prince and Offset thing. You see what I'm saying? Now it's lost direction. That I didn't agree with. Jay Prince is a man, like everybody else. He's a respected man, he's a respectful man. But he also is just like everybody else, he can make a mistake. Just like anybody else. And that was a mistake. He shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have gave it that energy. Because now he didn't put that energy out there it takes away from people listening to all of the facts that they spoken earlier, and it diluted it to that, back to nonsense. So that's what I was like, no, no, no. Like, don't do that. Not on the show and not like that. That's not the way to go. That's not the way to rock. So now, I mean, see, because it's idiots in the streets. You see what I'm saying? It's idiots on the street. They're the ones that's going to harbor all of this. Yeah. So it's always gonna be a fool. You see what I'm saying? It's always gonna be a fool to try to do something out there because they feel like, yo, we gotta. If they try to, they got business out in Atlanta, it'd be some fool like, yo, we gotta ride for Take, and Offset. They ain't finna just keep doing that to our brothers. You see what I'm saying? It's all this nonsense, and that put me as a black man watching this in a whole different space. Oh, Gilly and Wallow, they ain't do nothing wrong. They ain't do nothing wrong at all. They didn't know that man was finna do that. I don't agree with what Mr. Prince did. Plain and simple. I felt that was not the way to go. That was the wrong decision to make. He made it, okay, but I still disagree with it. That decision to end it right there, all the facts that they cleared up, because everything they gave to you were facts, and all of it got lost. That's the part that gets me, is what he said caused everything to be lost. Pisses me off. But oh well. It is what it is, man. I want to say shouts out and blessing to the Star Report, Kwame Brown, Bust Life. Don't forget to follow him, myself, subscribe to the page, hit the like button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss nothing that we got that's going on, so we keep you informed with everything moving. Love.